Good morning, everybody. Book of Mark, chapter 8. We'll go ahead and begin in verse number 34. It says, "And when he had called the people unto him with his disciples also, he said unto them, Whosoever will come after me, let him deny himself, and take up his cross, and follow me. For whoever will save his life shall lose it. But whoever shall lose his life for my sake and the gospel's, the same shall save it. For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? Whosoever therefore shall be ashamed of me and of my words in this adulterous and sinful generation, of him also shall the Son of Man be ashamed, when he cometh in the glory of his Father with the holy angels." Profound statement by Jesus. One that's a tough pill for us to swallow. Forgive me as my voice is giving out. It has been the past couple days. But that's a hard pill if we really look at it. It's easy for us to read that. It's easy for us to agree with it. Not so easy for us to apply it if we're truthful with ourselves. To deny ourselves, to take up our cross daily and follow him, to deny ourselves, to stop thinking about ourselves, to start thinking about the Lord, and to start thinking about others around us. One of the best things that have ever happened to me has been my marriage to my beautiful wife and my fatherhood to my children. Because if you're going to be a good husband, if you're going to be a good father, you have to get up every day and deny yourself. Take up your cross and follow Jesus. You have to. You have to understand that while it may be easy to sleep in, you've got to deny yourself that time so you can be with your children, to get them ready and to get them on the way, or to be with them, or to help them, or to fix breakfast for them, or to give them medication, or just to be there for them, or even just simply to get yourself up early enough to read the Bible so you can spend those valuable waking hours with your children. Maybe it's times that you deny yourself some of your pleasures, what you would like to do, so you can give those to your wife. You deny yourself and you take up your cross. How do we do that at work? Maybe it's that you put in that extra time, so maybe your coworker doesn't have to. Maybe it's paying attention to what's going on in their life and being there to talk to them, denying your comfort there, stepping out of your comfort zone to be there for a coworker. Maybe it's looking at an assignment that they have to do, and even though it will not affect your job at all or affect your standing within the company, you jump in to help them simply because you want to help them and share the love of Christ with them. How do we help our neighbors? Maybe it's simply just going over and saying hello and talking to them. I remember when I was a boy living over in Jonesville, Kentucky, one of the greatest things I loved that my dad did was after he got done working for the day and after we had supper at home together, he would go out and sit on the front porch. And he would do that and he would wait, and then all of a sudden before nightfall ended, there would be tons of people on our front porch from the community. And he would talk and laugh, and they would talk with each other. And us boys would see that, and we loved it and we enjoyed it. They shared fellowship and touched each other's lives in amazing ways. And Jesus goes on in those scriptures and he says, what shall it profit a man if he gains the whole world And see, we become so selfish-minded sometimes, thinking, well, I need this for myself, or I need this time. This is my time. How dare they impede on my time? How dare they impede on what I need to do at this time? How dare they? How dare they? And what shall, Jesus tells us, what shall it profit a man? What shall it profit a man if he gains the whole world but yet loses his soul? Christian life is a life that is focused on Christ. The Christian life is a life that is focused and that enjoys that grace of Jesus and honors Him as God and as Lord. Who follows Him, who follows the two greatest commandments He ever gave. To love your God, Lord your God with all your heart, your soul, your mind, and your strength. And He said, and the second is you shall love your neighbor as yourself. It's sacrificing of yourself. And who did that more than anybody? Jesus. The Bible testifies that He didn't even have a place to rest His head. But yet He was able to bring rest to many. He healed. He fed. He raised from the dead. But yet we suffer a small inconvenience in our life, like getting stuck in a traffic jam and maybe running a few minutes late than we should, when ultimately it was our fault because we decided to sleep in a little bit. Or we complain because this person says this, or this person is not pulling their workload, or we complain because the food's not as good as we want it to be. What shall it profit a man if he gains the whole world yet loses his own soul? We talk about the hate in the world. We talk about the ugliness, but yet where should the change happen? I see these protests going on in the cities, talking about equal rights, talking about loving. But yeah, that's not love. That's not love at all. If we want to spread love and we want to make change, it needs to start within each individual. We need to focus, and that's what Jesus was getting at. He was reminding us as individuals that we need to deny ourselves daily, take up our cross and follow Him. So let me ask you this morning, have you woke up this morning ready to go, and have you denied yourself, taken up your cross, and decided to follow Him? Have you thought about the Lord? Have you thought about your neighbor? Have you thought about your co-worker? Have you thought about your wife? Have you thought about your children? Let me challenge you that today, because I'm challenged on that right now. I pray that was a blessing. Love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.